It was a very busy weekend and the house is a disaster. I need to get things tidied up, just put things away, get this house clean and back in order. So join me today as I do a house reset to give you lots of cleaning motivation. I'll walk you around each area so you can see the mess that I need to get tackled today in order to get our house back in order so we can have a great week, be able to enjoy our house in a clean space and do all the things together as a family. I hope this video gives you lots of cleaning motivation and inspiration so you and your family can have a great week too. I need to unload the dishwasher. That is all clean. Clean up all of these dishes. This is mainly from breakfast this morning. We need to take out the recycling. It is overflowing, so those things do not fit. I need to clean off the island, and we did get some more bars for my son, so I need to put those away in the pantry. This counter has some more recycling that needs to be put away. We used this last night for dinner, and I need to put that away. That's all for the kitchen, and then in the living room, I need to put away a few toys, of course do some vacuuming. There's always vacuuming to be done. Folding the blankets. I desperately need to take care of this mess and just get everything back in order in this room. And then this is heading back into the kitchen. Oh, my son had yogurt this morning and decided to put it all over the window, so I guess I'll have to take care of that. Of course, clean off his little table. And then clean up the dining room. There's always stuff here. This is like our dumping station, so it's just constantly in need of getting clean. And then I also need to clean the office. It definitely needs to be vacuumed, and there are a bunch of toys that need to be put away. My son was playing in here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, it's so great to see you. Welcome if you are new. I'm so happy you're here. Let's get started with cleaning up the house in the dining room. I'm going to start by putting everything away. Like I said earlier, this is like a drop station for us. It's like the area where we kind of come into the house when we come home. So all of our things just end up getting dropped here, and I just need to tidy it all up, put it all away, and then clean off this table. If you have some cleaning to do today, let's clean together. It's always so much more enjoyable to clean when you feel like you're cleaning with a friend. I'm filming this video after a busy weekend for us. This past weekend, Saturday was pretty busy because I filmed most of the day and it was beautiful out, so we did a lot of playing outside. It was so much fun. And then Sunday we weren't home most of the day. We had church in the morning, and then our church had an event in the afternoon that my husband and I went to, and my son went to his grandparents so that he could play there and just have a little bit more fun than being at church all day. Our church we are pretty active in, and they do hold a lot of events, which is really fun. We have a lot of friends there, and it's just like a really great place for us to be and a community for us to socialize in. The event that we went to on Sunday was all about mental health. Our pastor right now is doing a mental health series, so it's been very interesting, and I know it's something so prevalent in today's world. What have you been up to? What do you do over your weekends? I'd love to know, to get to know you a little bit better as you get to know me. Leave a comment down below. Now I'm going to dust off this hutch. This hedge I was given to, which was so nice, and I just painted it and I stained the top here. I also changed out the knobs. It was a really fun project. I actually did it when I was pregnant with my son. I believe I was in my first trimester. Yeah, I must have been going like almost into my second trimester. It was right before we had our gender reveal, and I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get through it because during my pregnancy I was so tired the whole time, but I got the whole thing done. I think it took me like a day or two, and it was really fun. And now I'm going to just vacuum this room, and that'll be all I'm going to do for cleaning in the dining room. I'm spraying down this cushion. My son has been eating a lot of his meals here at the table. It's just been a lot easier for us and so nice for us to be having family dinners here at the table. So this chair just gets a little extra dirty from him. I will throw this cushion into the wash once I need to give it a really good clean, but for now I'm just gonna wipe it down so then he can sit here later on. We used to just eat at the island a lot of times, especially when it was just my husband and I. We always ate dinners at this island. And then my son, as he's gotten older, he likes to eat at the island, but it's a little more difficult for him to eat here. And then these chairs really aren't child-proof. I desperately need to deep clean them. So eating at the kitchen table has been a lot easier. Now moving on to the island, I'm going to clean off the island, wipe it all down, and then put away these bars in the pantry. These bars came in a pack of 3 different flavors. There's apple, strawberry, and blueberry. I opened the apple and he's been eating some of those, so I'm going to put those in the pantry in one of the baskets, that's like a grab and go type of basket that I have in here. The other 2 boxes I'm going to put kind of at the top of the pantry that I'll open up later once the apple ones are gone. I am going to completely reorganize the pantry. As my son's gotten older, he's definitely in here a lot more, and I need to rearrange like where I have the snacks. So then what he's seeing is stuff that I'd rather him have, a little bit healthier of options, rather than the chips and smart food and stuff that we have at the bottom right now. That's what he goes in and grabs, and I want to put that a little bit higher. So stay tuned for my next video that will come out on Tuesday. I'm going to film that this weekend for you. I'm trying out putting some of the smart food in individual bags so then I can kind of portion control how much he's having. If he sees the entire bag, he seriously could eat the whole bag if I let him. He is just so obsessed with smart food right now. It's like his favorite snack and he just wants to have it all the time. So I don't mind him having a little bit of it. It's like a whole balance type of thing of healthy foods and not so healthy foods, but I don't want him to have it every single time he wants a snack. I want to mix in some of the healthy stuff as well. So I'm going to try to put little individual bags of it so then he thinks that once the bag's gone, like all the popcorn's gone and he can't have any more. That's just the way his brain is working right now as a 2-year-old. If he sees the whole bag, he knows there's more and is gonna want more. So I'm gonna try this out and I will let you know how this goes. Let me know if you have any little tricks and tips that you've used for your toddlers to help with the snacking options and portions, things like that. I'm really interested to know, and that is the season that we are in right now. I'm wiping down his little table and I'm also going to clean this window since he got yogurt all over it. I absolutely love that he has this table and he has this little window to look out. He loves birds and seeing all the trees getting more green and our grass getting greener as we are in spring now. It's been really fun to watch him play here, but of course, it's always a mess. Now moving into the kitchen, I'm going to start by unloading the dishwasher. Then I will put all the dirty dishes that go in the dishwasher into the dishwasher, hand wash whatever I need to, and scrub down the sink. As I mentioned earlier, we went to an event at our church on Sunday regarding mental health. There was a speaker that came and did like a seminar type of thing with us and talked about mental health and how there are what they call saboteurs in your mind that could be your friend or your enemy, constantly sabotaging your potential for both performance and happiness. They're your negative emotions, including stress, that are due to self-sabotage. These were formed in your childhood to help you survive both physically and emotionally as a kid, and now have been worked so much in your brain that you've just, as an adult, learned to function with them. I found this to be so interesting and very relevant to things that I talk about a lot of time on this channel, that situations that you're going through currently or gone through in especially your childhood could either help or I guess hinder what you go through as an adult in helping you through different circumstances and situations that you're in, and also allowing you to help others along the way. So he sent us a little test that we could take to figure out what our saboteurs are. So I took the assessment and found it to be so interesting. There's 10 saboteurs that, depending on your answers, you could fall into. For me, my top was hyperachiever, which I can definitely see. It says that you have tendencies to be like a workaholic, which I have definitely been. I definitely could work all the time. I enjoy work. I enjoy accomplishments, those kinds of things. So I could definitely see, as I read through the results of the hyperachiever, how I fall into that category. And then my second, which I actually thought was going to be my top, was an avoider. That's definitely true for me because I am not somebody who does well with conflict. So if you are interested in the assessment, I'm sure that I can send it over to you. Just leave me a comment and I'll figure out a way to get it to you so that you can take it for yourself and see what categories you end up in the top 10. I hope that's helpful for you and also interesting. I am so interested in mental health and the way that our minds work to both help and hinder us. Now I'm just wiping down the counters and going to vacuum this room and be done with tidying up the kitchen. If you're working alongside me, keep on going. We are almost through the whole house. I've got 2 more rooms to do on my list. How are you doing with yours? Where did you start? Moving into the living room, I'm going to tidy up the blankets, put away the ones that are out here, get them all folded and put away from us using them over the weekend. We love to be on this couch, snuggled up, watching movies as a family, and with a 2-year-old and a dog, as you can see our dog Millie here in the corner of the couch. They are always on the couch with snacks, and her hair sheds like crazy, so we just put blankets all over it just to protect it a little bit. And then when the week begins, I always tidy up and put them away. And eventually they do find their way back out. So I'm constantly taking out and putting away blankets nonstop. But like this video to say hi to our dog, Millie. Here is a glimpse at the storage bins I use for my son's toys. This is such an easy storage solution for all of his toys. It looks nice, it's easy to maintain, and I can put away his toys so quickly since I just have to throw them in these baskets, tuck them in, and it looks a lot neater than it actually is. I'm finishing up with this room with vacuuming. I definitely need to figure out a way to store all of these stuffed animals and this section here. It's been driving me crazy lately. I definitely think I need to get one of those bean bags that you just throw all the stuffed animals and blankets in, and it will look a lot nicer. And then he'll have like a little seating here. He can read his books. So that is definitely on my list to order from Amazon. I know they have a bunch on there and a bunch of different colors and designs. So I will have to get one of those, and then I think I will be a lot happier with how that whole area where his stuffed animals are is looking. As I'm watching this footage back, I am so shocked to see my dog standing behind me while I'm vacuuming. I didn't even know she was there, but normally she's attacking the vacuum because she does not like it at all. So it's just so funny to see her just standing there behind me. Here's a little glimpse of everything I vacuumed up. It's so crazy to me. Every single day I vacuum this house, and basically that much is what I vacuum up. It's so crazy how much dog hair and dust accumulates. So if you have not vacuumed, make sure to do that today. Now moving into the office, playroom, extra room, whatever you want to call this. I do work from home full time, so I have a desk here in the corner that I work at, and we do have some toys in here for my son to play in. He does like to come in here and play as well. So I'm just gonna get this room all tidied up and vacuumed. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video, or if you cleaned alongside me, I hope you got lots of cleaning done. I hope this video gave you lots of cleaning motivation and you leave here feeling like you've been cleaning with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday.